A very good day from myself, Devon Govender, and welcome to Speed Down Under. This is KZN's premier harness racing selection show, and it's proudly brought to you by Gallop TV. Of course, as usual, we will be covering the race meeting that takes place this Friday, the 13th of December in Western Australia at the headquarters at Gloucester Park. And we do have a suggested jackpot as usual, as well as a best each way bet. And we're hoping to point the punters in the right direction with some good value selections come this Friday. I am joined on the line by trainer driver Aldo Kodapasi, as well as driving master, and he's going to be taking us through his selections and previews. Greetings to you, Aldo. How are you doing?
Going very well, thanks, Devon.
That's good. I must thank you for joining us on the show early. Just to let the punters know, the show is recorded early, and please check your scratchings as well as betting updates. Usually the show is recorded on a Thursday, but the show is being recorded on a Wednesday, and we urge you to check those betting updates as well as scratchings. Thanks very much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to take us through this previews and selections, Aldo.
My pleasure. Hopefully we can do a bit better than last week. It's another very hard week, some very competitive racing, and hopefully we've found the right selections this week.
Yep, hopefully it all goes well. Racing is always competitive, but we try our utmost best to point you in the right direction. Before we get into the thick of things at Gloucester Park, Aldo, we will be covering the race meeting this Saturday from Menangle. Of course, it's the Inter-Dominion Championships. I see the final fields have been released online. Anything that you fancy there in the main race?
It's a very even race. Barrier draws have really sorted them out, which is always good. And I think you always have to look at good horses like Minstrel. He's going to get a nice run through from the second line. It's a local, he's our local horse. He's done really well over there. Don Hugo's done nothing wrong, and he's going to be dangerous. He'd probably find his way to the front, control the race from there, and be pretty hard to beat. Curly James has done nothing wrong through his heats. So it's a very competitive race, and I'm sure there's going to be some value there for the punters, but they're probably my three top selections that have probably been standouts in the heats.
There you heard it from Aldo. He's given us a little bit of insight there on the Inter-Dominion Championships that takes place this Saturday, the 14th of December, that will be covered by Gallop TV. Of course, we will take you through the previews and selections, but you heard it from Aldo there. He likes a little bit of number 3, that is Don Hugo, as well as number 11, Minstrel, which is the local hope from Western Australia. Throw that into your trifectas and quartets there for the Inter-Dominion Championships that takes place at Menangle this Saturday, the 14th of December. Now let's get straight into the jackpot for Gloucester Park this Friday. The first leg kicks off at 13:32. Like I said, I won't be able to help you with any anti-post betting at the moment because the show is recorded earlier than usual. But the numbers that Aldo has gone for in the first leg are numbers 1, 2, 11 and 9. That slide is going to come up on screen. This horse, Never Ending, he ran well in the last start, Aldo.
Yeah, look, he's going very well. He's been well prepared for this race, and he comes out of a very strong barn in Justin Prentice. He loses nothing of Justin going on as the driver. Justin's a very underrated driver. This horse is an up-and-coming horse. He's looking very smart, and I think he's got the barrier draw advantage over Mr. Smarty, but I think these two are really going to fight it out, and just threw the other guys in for a little bit of value if these two go to war too far out, and I left a little bit vulnerable at the end, but I really like Never Ending. He's an up-and-coming superstar, and Mr. Smarty, he's done nothing wrong since he's been in Perth as well. So this is going to be a great race. I think it's going to be hot to go from the start, and these two will be at each other the whole way.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to the first leg of the jackpot, and you heard it from Aldo there. Excuse me, plenty of confidence coming through for number 1, Never Ending from the Justin Prentice yard, and number 2, Mr. Smarty, will be right there in the thick of things, so maybe you can box the exactors, and Aldo has backed that up with number 11, Sky Lord, as well as number 9, Adi by the Seaside, so we may as well play the quartets there, but we're not going to banker anything in this contest, like you said. Like you heard Aldo saying, numbers 1 and 2, that is Never Ending, and Mr. Smarty could be fighting this out. Take note, this is the Retrovision 4-year-old Golden Nugget. This is a Group 1 contest, and it's for a prize money of 200,000 Australian dollars. It's a really exciting race, and we're looking forward to the first leg of the jackpot. Moving on to the second leg of the jackpot, which is race number 6. We've got numbers 1, 2, 4, and 10. And we'll start with number 1, Goodfellas from the Debbie Lewis yard with Chris Lewis in the driver's seat. This one's got the ace draw, Aldo.
Yeah, he's got plenty of gate speed. He should hold up early. I don't think he'll get a lot of trouble from the stablemate Hampton Banner. And I think he should just be going around and winning this race. Put the 10 in because he's going to be getting the right run just in behind him. And he can sprint very quick. Star Casino out of a very strong stable as well. So I think that sort of looks like your trifecta top 4. These horses, they're all going to be on speed. They're going to be sitting nice and close to each other. So this one looks like the one to beat.
Number 1 is the horse to be with in race number 6. That is Goodfellas for Debbie Lewis and Chris Lewis in the driver's seat. Maybe we banker number 1 and throw in numbers 2, 4, and 10 for the trifectas, and maybe even play a little quartet as well in race number 6. Moving on to race number 7, which is the second leg of the jackpot. We've just gone with the 3 numbers there, numbers 1, 2, and 3. We're going to start with number 1, Caliente, who has been good to us in the past, Aldo.
Yeah, look, this horse, he's very reliable from the stand. He'll, like, the 1, 2, and 3 all fly away from the stand, so that's why I've gone these numbers. They'll all get away well. They'll put themselves in the mix, and they're all going to be very close. Horse that's probably going to be a little bit of a smoky and a little bit over the odds is Bricky's Dream in this race, and he's a very nice horse, up and coming horse, and he's a very consistent horse. But I just think Caliente, with his standing start manners, should lead and should win.
Well, there you heard it from Aldo. A lot of confidence coming through there for number 1, Caliente. And take note that this is a standing start. And like you heard it from Aldo, this horse has very good manners and will be in the firing line. For the guys that are looking to go a little bit wider, maybe you can throw in number 6, Bricky's Dream, because Aldo did mention that. Throw that into the quartets, could provide you with some value. Moving on to the last leg of the jackpot, which is race number 8. It's quite a competitive contest. It's over 1,730 meters. We've gone with 4 selections here for the jackpot, number 9, 6, 12, and 8. We'll start with number 9, Exceptional Armour, who has been really racing well, always up there in the vanguard, has been racing consistently, Aldo.
Yeah, and she's back to the 3-year-old fillies, back to her own sex, back to her own grade of racing, and barrier draw makes it a little bit difficult for her, but I think she's got the class to overcome the barrier draw. Madison's got options, whether she works forward early or she sort of lets her settle and work into the race late. But I think she's definitely the class horse of the race, and she'll be very hard to beat. Though I do like Atlantic Gem. She's done nothing wrong and a few runs back from a spell. Copycat Queen's going really well, and Nazi Vera has done nothing wrong as well. So it's a very open race, and sort of just gone off the quality horses in this race.
Well, it's quite a tricky contest. That is the last leg of the jackpot. Hence, we've gone with the 4 selections there. But Aldo has given us a little bit of confidence with number 9, Exceptional Armour. If this individual does fluff the lines, we have backed it up with numbers 6, 8, and 12. So that jackpot slide's going to come up on screen. We're going to recap those numbers very quickly. First leg 1, 2, 11, 9. Second leg 1, 2, 4, 10. Third leg 1, 2, 3. by 9, 6, 12 and 8, and it's going to cost you 192 Rand. As usual, Aldo has saved the best for last, and we've got a best each way bet coming up in race number 9 in the form of number 1, I'm Spider-Man. And I had a look at the replays, Aldo. This horse does have the ace draw, and you have been associated with this individual in the past.
Yeah, look, this horse is a funny horse. He's a bit of a he's a bit of a trick. I will say one thing: when he leads, he doesn't normally get beat, and I can see him probably holding up to Friday night and leading this race. I think he'll be well over the odds, only because his form's a little bit mixed. But he's a very eccentric little horse, and when he finds the front, he just seems to be a different type of horse. And I think I've won about 3 races on him, all by leading. He's very good in front, and he just finds a way to keep holding them all off. And I just think this is his chance Friday night to kick up, hold up, and win. And I think he'll be some value this week. That's hence why I put him into the each way odds. And I think the favourite is probably not going as well as he should be. He's probably a little bit hit and missed the little master, but this horse, I'm Spider-Man, I know when he does lead, he's very hard to beat.
Well, there you heard it from Aldo. He's given us plenty of confidence for the value selection, which comes up in race number 9 in the form of number 1, I'm Spider-Man. You've heard it from the horse's mouth. Aldo has been closely associated with I'm Spider-Man. He's won quite a few races on this individual. He's given us the confidence, and this could be a solid each way bet come Friday night at Gloucester Park. So just recapping those numbers once again very quickly: 1, 2, 11 and 9. First leg of the jackpot by 1, 2, 4, 10, by 1, 2, 3, by 9, 6 and 12. It's going to cost you 192 Rand. And the best each way bet comes up in race number 9. That is number 1, I'm Spider-Man. And we're hoping this could be a start to finish victory. Once again, just reminding the punters, the show is recorded early, so take note of any scratchings as well. Aldo, thanks very much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us on this Wednesday to preview this Friday's race meeting at Gloucester Park. Always appreciated.
No, my pleasure.
Thanks to trainer-driver Aldo Kodapasi for providing us with his selections and previews for Gloucester Park this Friday. If you're playing the jackpot and best bet, good luck to you.